exploring lunar evidence for the Anunnaki base theory. The theory that the moon was once a base for the Anunnaki from Nibiru relies on interpreting lunar anomalies, scientific data, and ancient narratives as potential evidence. While speculative, several intriguing aspects of the moon's composition, structure, and historical significance can be explored to support this idea. Below are key areas of lunar evidence that might align with the theory. 1. The moon's unusual physical characteristics. Size and orbit anomalies. The moon is disproportionately large for a natural satellite relative to Earth, making it an outlier in our solar system. Its nearly circular orbit is also statistically rare for a captured satellite. These peculiarities led to the spaceship moon hypothesis by Soviet scientists Vasin and Sherbakov in 1970, suggesting the moon might be an artificial structure, a potential base constructed or modified by an advanced civilization like the Anunnaki. Hollow structure hypothesis. During the Apollo missions, seismic experiments detected that the moon rang like a bell when struck by meteoroids or lunar modules, indicating a possible hollow interior. Dr. Gordon MacDonald, a NASA scientist in the 1960s, calculated that the moon's density is too low for a solid body, suggesting it might have large cavities. This could align with the idea of the Anunnaki hollowing out the moon to create a base with internal chambers for technology, living quarters, or storage. 2. Lunar surface anomalies. Unexplained structures and shadows. High-resolution images from lunar orbiters, like those from NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, LRO, have revealed unusual formations that some fringe researchers interpret as artificial. For example, the shard and tower in the sinus medii region appear as tall, geometric structures casting shadows inconsistent with natural formations. While mainstream science attributes these to natural geology, they could be remnants of Anunnaki constructions such as antennae, energy projectors, or observation towers, glass-like materials, and radioactivity. The lunar surface contains areas with high concentrations of heat-fused glass, like the green glass found in the Aristarchus crater, which some suggest could result from ancient nuclear or energy-based activity. Additionally, regions like the Oceanus Procellarum show elevated levels of radioactive elements like thorium and uranium, which are unusual for a body with no volcanic activity. Could these be byproducts of Anunnaki technology, such as power generators or propulsion systems? 3. Magnetic and gravitational anomalies. Mass concentrations. The moon has uneven gravitational fields, with areas called mass-cons, dense regions beneath impact basins, causing orbiting spacecraft to dip unexpectedly. These could be explained by natural impacts, but some speculate they might be the result of buried artificial structures or heavy machinery left by the Anunnaki, such as mining equipment or energy reactors. Magnetic remnants. Despite lacking a global magnetic field today, the moon has localized magnetic anomalies, particularly in the highlands. Lunar rocks brought back by Apollo missions contain remnant magnetism, suggesting the moon once had a stronger field. This could indicate past artificial manipulation of the moon's magnetic properties, perhaps by the Anunnaki to stabilize Earth's environment or to power their base. 4. Lunar composition and age discrepancies. titanium and refractory elements. Lunar soil is unusually rich in refractory elements like titanium, which are rare on Earth's surface but common in high-tech alloys. The Apollo 15 mission found rocks with titanium levels up to 10 times higher than Earth's, alongside materials like mica and zirconium, which are difficult to form naturally without extreme heat. This could hint at industrial activity by the Anunnaki, possibly for constructing their base or spacecraft. Older than expected rocks. Some lunar rocks, like those from the Framaro Formation, have been dated to 4.5 billion years old. Older than Earth's oldest rocks, around 4.4 billion years. This discrepancy fuels speculation that the moon might predate Earth or was brought into its orbit by an advanced civilization, aligning with the Anunnaki's alleged arrival. 5. Cultural and historical connections. Lunar symbolism in ancient texts. Sumerian mythology, which describes the Anunnaki, also reveres the moon god Nana, Sin, who was associated with wisdom and celestial oversight. This could reflect cultural memory of the Anunnaki, using the moon as a base to monitor Earth. Many ancient cultures, from the Egyptians, Thoth, to the Maya, linked the moon to creation and divine intervention, possibly hinting at its role as a hub for extraterrestrial activity. Lunar alignments in ancient structures. Archaeological sites like Stonehenge and the pyramids of Teotihuacan show precise alignments with lunar cycles, such as the 18.6-year lunar standstill. These could have been built to honor or communicate with lunar-based entities like the Anunnaki, who might have used the moon to broadcast signals or influence Earth's early civilizations. 6. Modern lunar phenomena and theories. Transient lunar phenomena. TLP astronauts and astronomers have reported unexplained lights, glows, and mists on the moon for centuries, with over 2,000 documented cases. The Aristarchus crater, for instance, frequently exhibits bright flashes. While some attribute these to volcanic outgassing or solar radiation, others speculate they could be residual activity from ancient Anunnaki technology, such as automated systems or energy discharges. The moon's influence on Earth. The moon's gravitational pull regulates Earth's tides, climate, and biological cycles, which some argue is too precise to be coincidental. If the Anunnaki positioned the moon as a base, they might have engineered its orbit to stabilize Earth's environment, ensuring conditions for human survival and the success of their genetic experiments. Conclusion. While mainstream science explains many of these lunar anomalies through natural processes, their unusual nature leaves room for speculation. The moon's odd structure, surface anomalies, and cultural significance in ancient myths could support the theory of it being an Anunnaki base. Future lunar missions, such as NASA's Artemis program or private explorations, might uncover definitive evidence, like non-terrestrial materials, artificial structures, or isotopic signatures of advanced technology that could validate this theory. Until then, these lunar mysteries continue to fuel the idea that our closest celestial neighbor once played a pivotal role in humanity's cosmic history.